Today officially marks the first 100 days, as we call it, the honeymoon period of President Trump 2.0 terms in office. And today there are many activities to kick off things. Today, the press secretary was joined by the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent for a briefing this morning on touting the administration achievement, as well as clarifying some of the activity that including the executive order regarding tariff that the president have signed into law. Today, President Trump will travel to Michigan later on this afternoon, where he will meet with the governor of Michigan. As we know, Michigan is known as the auto manufacturing city. So to celebrate this achievement as well, later on the president will be signing a new executive order that will replace in some way replace the previous executive order that is signed regarding the 25% tariff on automobile. So this new executive order, as senior administration official explained to us on the phone, we just got off the phone a few minutes ago, explained that they will offset the 25% that was signed into law, and this year so far manufacturer, both domestic and international automaker, so far they manufacture 85% of their vehicle in the US. They can offset this year 15% of the 25%, and next year they can offset 10% of the 25%. And this also we apply to the USMCA initiative, the United States, Mexico, Canada agreement that have been in place. So this is a major achievement. Yesterday I had the opportunity to talk to voters, both people that voted for the president as well as those that voted for his competition, to get a sense of what American thinks of these first 100 days. And one person that I spoke with happens to be a business person, and he actually fall into the category of the auto maker. Is a business person that sell automobile, and he told me on the yesterday that he's glad that President Trump is in office and he support the actions that the president has taken so far to boost manufacturing in the country, as well as create more job and more opportunity for America. Listen to what he has to say in full from our interview yesterday. Talk to me about how you feel. Tomorrow it marks the anniversary 100 days that the new administration, the Trump administration, has been in office. This is his second term. Talk to me about your view of these 100 days.
I love it. I love it because I'm totally against a lot that I saw under the Biden administration. I'm a hard worker. I like to make money. I'm a business owner. And so a lot of things that Trump is about making money. You know, I know that America is in debt. I don't know how much debt. I don't care. But I like that he got in and he starts signing executive orders. He got in and he went straight to business. I'm a hard worker, so I like to see people go straight to business. It's time off all that talking. Like the country needs serious help. And so I see he brought new people in to help try to build a team to get this country moving in the right direction. And as long as it's putting money in my pocket where I can take care of my family, give back to the community, then I'm all for it. All other stuff, it go in one ear and out the other.
Okay, you mentioned that you, as a business owner, you appreciate his agenda. Can you talk about some of those agenda that affects your business and also affects you personally, that you're seeing improvements in your life?
Um, it seemed like that more opportunities are being created to give more jobs in terms of it's like seemed like business owners get a tax break, and then also it's just more things are opening up, as far as the jobs, like we can employ more people. It's not we're not lacking in that area. Like if we got the opportunity presents itself where we could, start a new job and create more jobs for more people, to expand the business, even with business loans and things like that. Banks are giving out more loans now, and some people say we're in a recession, but to me, I don't even feel it.
You
And
don't
so
feel it?
I don't feel it. I'm right here at the White House hanging out with you on a Monday, and my company is still being ran, straight from my phone. And so I'm really blessed, and I'm humble, and I'm thankful, and I just want to be in a position to help people. That's
Okay.
it.
What industry, if you don't mind me asking, what industry are you in?
Well, I'm in the real estate industry. I'm also in the car industry. Those are the main two industries that I'm in. I own a exotic luxury rental company in Houston. Got about 58 vehicles that I lease out, rent out, and then also I have a body shop. Where we repair cars and things like that, and then I buy and sell property.
Okay.
I try to buy it cheap, fix it up, and sell it. Most of the time, I'll rent it out.
So are you concerned, given that you're in the auto industry, are you concerned about some of the tariff that is being worked on? Right now we have a 90-day pause that might affect some of the products that you need. Are you concerned
Well,
about that?
I really hadn't even been keeping up with that. So kind of explain that. I've been out of the loop on that. So I hadn't been in the news, watching TV lately. I kind of really been swamped with the body shop because it's a new adventure. So kind of just, brief me on it, and then I could better.
I mean, the president signed an executive order that puts tariff at least up to 20%. Currently, all of those tariffs are paused now for countries and including Canada. So this will affect some of the products that are imported
Okay, yeah, I
into the US, and that include, as you know, a lot of the product that you need
see. Right,
of car parts.
right. So I'm not sure why he put it on pause. I don't know if he's trying to make the American country make their own things, their own product.
Yeah,
That's what it seemed like.
yeah.
And so I look at that as bitter and sweet, because it seemed like he wants us to be more independent and not dependent, because one person that's helping us today can become an enemy tomorrow, and they can cut us off at any time if they want to. So it's a bitter moment because we are affected now immediately, but it's a sweet moment if we can create jobs and create ways to make our own product to where we're self-sufficient. And so it's a bittersweet thing. Sometimes you gotta, rule with a hard fist at times to make people come up to the plate to do what they need to do. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I'm all for people need to get up and work. People need to go to the next level, and sometimes your back have to be against the wall to make you recognize that you could do what they doing, and probably even better. But if you never put in a position, then you never know, and then you're always dependent. And so it's bittersweet. I trust his judgment. My trust is in God, number one. But when it comes to making money, he's made a lot of money. I'm about making money. All this other stuff, it really don't affect me. As long as money is circulating where I can help my family and help the community that I came up in, which was poverty, in Louisiana, then I'm good. So everything he's signing, hey, I'm all for it. You know, I'm supporting Trump, and I'm a Black American, and I support him. You know, a lot of my people, I don't know. You know, I don't get into the racism. I get into what makes sense. It could be white or black, African, Spanish. If it makes sense to my household,
Okay.
then that's all that matters
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank